So it was recently reported that Avengers Doomsday has to make $2 billion before it'll start making a profit. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why that might not automatically be guaranteed. But first, please like, subscribe, and share. Anything you can do will help my channel reach more people. And if you like this video, make sure to hit that bell icon so you can get my videos as soon as they drop. Let's just be clear, $2 billion has only been made by 6 movies before today. So just to be clear, that means it needs to be at least the 7th biggest film of all time before it starts making any profit. And I'm not saying it's not going to be big. Avengers, in fact the first Avengers since Endgame, with all the people, especially the returning Robert Downey Jr., it should make a ton of money. But a ton of money used to mean $800 million, or maybe $1 billion, or even $1.5 billion. You're needing this to be the 7th biggest movie ever before you even start making a profit. And that's crazy. Why is Disney spending so much on this? They're almost setting themselves up for failure. And I get it, they're going to film this and then Secret Wars back to back. And so they're going to save money on the second movie when they do it this way. And so they're getting Disney to just look at both of them as a complete project. And that more than likely, both of them combined will make like $5 billion. Well, guess what? Could you imagine making $5 billion at the box office and only $1 billion of it being profit? That's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy that Disney would even agree to a benchmark like this. They are just so desperate to get back to the old days of how the MCU was. Well, the thing is, it's not 2015 anymore. It's not 2019 anymore. We're in the post-COVID era, and frankly, the movie theaters have only recovered so much. And I don't know, the economy is not doing all that great. People aren't lining up to go see movie after movie. Even the Thunderbolts, which is widely considered by a lot of people to be a really good movie, didn't make very much at the box office. So there's another thing. Just because your movie is well liked doesn't mean people are even going to go and see it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Doomsday and Secret Wars will turn a profit, but it's not guaranteed. And what happens if it doesn't? What happens if Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars make like $1 billion combined or $3 billion combined and they don't make a profit? What if Disney loses $1 billion on a movie? What would happen then? Is the MCU going to just fall apart? We've all just assumed that Avengers movies are always guaranteed to make a bunch of money. Well, I tell you, they haven't all been perfect. Age of Ultron was It wasn't horrible, but if Age of Ultron quality film came out next, I'm not sure if Doomsday would actually make enough money. Frankly, with how much money Disney has on the line, it better be better than Endgame and Infinity War. And it'll probably be good. I'm hoping it's good. I'm not wanting them to fail, I'm just being realistic. $2 billion before you make a profit? What kind of investment is that? Why would you spend so much on the front end? There's no way for you to have made this anywhere cheaper? And let's be honest, some of the movies that you've made lately that cost a lot weren't all that great. Let's look at Ant-Man and Quantumania. That movie almost cost $400 million to make, and it was absolute trash. I make a living off of just posting this image constantly. I'm pretty sure Avengers will do well. Most people would be crazy to bet against the Avengers. Most people would be crazy to bet against Disney and their full plan for the MCU. But I also believe Disney is crazy to have spent this much money on a movie before it came out. Especially after a string of bad movies, one after another. And more than likely, Fantastic Four is going to do great in a few months. But it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that people are all that excited for the Fantastic Four to fight against Galactus. Or even worse, you have half of the internet really angry about the female Silver Surfer. And when I say half, let's be honest, it's like 10%, but they're allowed 10%. And what happens if one of the 48 people that you have in the Avengers movie says something political or something annoying, like the girl from Snow White, and then all of a sudden you have a portion of the population that doesn't want to see the movie? Could you imagine losing 10% of the population? That's not very much, but you need almost every damn person in the United States to watch this movie if you're wanting to make a profit. $2 billion? What were you thinking? So let's just hope that Avengers Doomsday saves the MCU. Because if it doesn't, Disney itself will be looking for a reboot in about 1.5 years. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Make sure to click that subscribe button and check out those videos on screen now.